Good morning. So it's currently, what is it, Thursday today. Just doing reading, and then I'm meeting a friend for lunch and meeting my group mates to do work, and then going for yoga, and then coming back home. Yesterday I was stuck in a rut. Well, basically I just felt really unproductive, and I don't know, sometimes is it better to just embrace the unproductiveness and just like chill, or whether I should work through my unproductiveness. Not figured that out, but what I did yesterday was like I half tried to work and half chilled, but I don't think that really worked out. I mean, I still managed to do some work, but I don't know. I think I might try just embracing the unproductivity and not working. But I don't feel more productive today either, so that's not going very well. My room also, like this door right here, you can't see because it's so bright, but it's basically a door to the garden, and my room has not so many, but there are like lots of insects. So I have wood lice in my room all the time, and I just like collect them and put them in a bag, which is a bit weird. And today I was picking up more wood lice on the floor, and I saw a freaking spider in the bag. So I think I might have to throw the bag away. I'm not sure if the spider can tell that there is prey in the bag. And there was also a slug in my room, which I put on a piece of paper and then brought it outside. Which is quite funny, that my room has so many little creatures walking around. But I guess it's kind of cool, in the sense that, I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool. You'd be able to. Thank you. Yum. Perfect. You don't have to speak, don't worry. If you want to speak.
God, thousands in Singapore will be learning.
Oh yeah.
How to make a good porridge.
They're like, porridge? What? What's porridge? Do you want to say something to the vlogs?
The world is dying.
There we go.
David. Ultimately, we're going to be fine.
Hi guys. So I just came back from class, and one of the most embarrassing things happened to me in class. So during the lecture, we had like a 5-minute toilet break in between. And I was going downstairs to go to the bathroom. My friend was walking upstairs, and as we passed each other, she was like, "Oh, so are you enjoying the lecture?" And I was like, "Nope," in a like cheerful kind of like sarcastic way, but I wasn't being sarcastic because it was honestly quite boring. And as I turned around the corner, I saw the lecturer was literally right behind her, and I died a little bit on the inside. And immediately when I saw the lecturer, I was like, yes, I am, like as if I was trying to like tell the truth, like, oh yeah, I was being sarcastic before, but no, I am really enjoying the lecture. Yeah, and then I just died inside because the lecturer was like coming down the staircase with me and my other friend. And what was worse was that when we went back to class, and when everybody, you know, came back from their break, the lecturer was like, so any of you here in the class find the lecture boring? And I literally died inside, and like my friend, but I really hope he didn't take that to heart, or maybe he would improve how he teaches in the next week. These kind of things can affect you quite a bit, especially when you hear like a student doesn't really enjoy the lecture that you are delivering. So I'm sorry, but it was quite dry. I mean, the content itself was mostly at fault, I suppose, but yeah. Anyways, that's a fun story for today. On the other note, today, I went to my friend Liam's place for breakfast today because apparently he makes good porridge, and he does make good porridge, as you saw in the previous clips. And then we went to class together and then grabbed we had a really interesting and heated debate at the end of the class about whether we would be able to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030 and what that looks like. And it was interesting to see where people kind of place their faith in with regards to like the climate emergency or like dealing with climate change. People were saying, oh yeah, we want zero by 2040 or whatever, but what does that look like? Like, how does that look like? Some people were arguing that, you know, we need more technology, development of technology, and then on the other side, people, including me, were arguing that a reliance on technology, it's really just quite an excuse for us not to change our behaviors. I mean, it's not shying away from the fact that we do need technology, and I mean, obviously we still need food, energy, like water, everything for basic needs that do require energy and technology enabled to provide these to us. But I'm just trying to say that we do need to reconsider our behavior and cut down on all the unnecessary demands that we place on technology and on our Earth's resources. Of course, other people were arguing that, oh, how can you expect us to go back to our hunter-gatherer days where, you know, we grow our own food and we hunt our own food and everything. So, you know, it's like is it called subsistence? Yeah, like subsistence farming or something like that. But of course, that's not what we expect people to do. We're just trying to say, you know, cut down on how much resources you are using, and a lot of the things that we have are so unnecessary. Like, I mean, a simple thing like look in your closet, like we have so much clothes, amount of clothes. Of course not everyone, because some people are quite minimal, but yeah. Ooh, also I got a package of like stickers and stuff for my bullet journal. I'm just gonna show you real quick. So here they are. We've got that. Is there one more here? Succulent, cactus, moon, like astrology stuff, more astrology stuff, more moons, even more moons. As you can see, I do like moons. And I got this washi tape, if that's gonna focus. Alright, you're not gonna focus, but that's alright. You can see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying now. My BRP, which is my biometric residence permit, which is basically like my ID or like portable visa that proves that I am a student and I have a visa in the UK, just came in the mail today, which is great. But also they chose like the most horrible picture. I don't know why, obviously I'm not going to show you. But yeah, I'm going to have to live with it for a whole year. Well, a year and a half. I've already taken some out and put them in a container, hence why there's only 4. But they look good.
Idea, was it not?
You wouldn't let me go in the calendar.
Yeah, Nick, do you want to be on the vlog?
The vlog?
Say hi.
Hi, my name's Nick.
Your name's Nick.
Some of them are like quite
Oh, wow.
mad, like
Dinner!
yeah.
So good.
Made with love.
Because it's OJ. You know, I'm actually surprised they make people fit their pieces off. Like,
I guess so.
Hi there. So, I just took a shower and I thought I'd just share what kind of products I use. I try to be like as serious as possible, so I just use this like olive bar from the Body Shop and it's like super cheap, so yeah. And then, oh, if I can get this out, I use a shampoo bar from Lush. And I just store it in this like old moisturizer container. But how this shampoo bar works is that just on your wet hair, you just use this as you would wash your body with soap. So you just like rub it on your hair, and a little bit goes a long way. And this shampoo bar actually lathers up really well, which I love. I'm one of those people where I only feel like my hair is really clean if there's a lot of soap on it, which is, I mean, not necessarily true, but I just like it like that. So this one lathers up really well, and if you just rub a little bit, there's so much soap, which is really good. And I recently just tried out this conditioner bar, which is also from Lush. And I'm not too sure how I feel about this now. So how this one works is that you run like warm water over it, which is the reason why I don't really like it, because it's a bit troublesome having to constantly run a bit of water at each time over the bar, and then you rub your hands over it and a white kind of like liquid will come out, and then you just like use that as conditioner and rub it through your hair. But yeah, it's a bit troublesome to use this, I find, and not a lot comes out at once, so yeah. But it's not really that big of an issue because I don't really wash my hair that often. I think I wash my hair on average like once a week, or at most twice a week. And I don't know, some of you may think it's gross, but I think it's absolutely fine. And my hair's used to it now so that it doesn't get oily or anything. People just wash their hair like every day because they think, like psychologically, they think their hair is dirty, but it's really not. And just like think about how much water you're wasting by washing your hair every single day, because it's totally unnecessary. And washing your hair every day with like products actually bad for your hair in the sense that it strips away so much of the natural oils, and that's why they would have to keep on constantly washing their hair, because their hair starts to get really oily because you're stripping away all the natural oil. So your body tries to compensate for that and overproduces oil. So people who wash their hair constantly find that they have very oily hair if they don't wash their hair, just because the body is not used to it. And if you don't want your hair to be too oily, just try to wash your hair maybe only like 3 times a week or 4 times a week, and then hopefully over time your hair will get used to it and not produce as much oil. So my hair's completely fine if I don't wash it for like 6 days. So yeah, for deodorant I also use, this is gonna sound, I mean, I do love Lush, so this is also from Lush, and it's a deodorant bar, sorry, and you just rub it under your arms. And then for moisturizer I use a mix of this, which is a bar moisturizer, and what you do is like you literally just like rub it on your face, and if you find that it's like hard and there's nothing coming out from it, then maybe try to like rub it between your hands or try to heat it in some way, like just a little bit with a blow dryer maybe, and then it will be more smooth to go across your face. But I use this when I'm showering outside, which I kind of do like 4 times a week because I always shower at the gym or at yoga. and then I'll use this for my face just because it's more convenient to bring around. And I just put it in this little like steel container from Lush. But at home I use a moisturizer bottle from Sukin. I also use their face wash. Actually, I'll show you this wash that I use. And Sukin is, again, I mean, like Lush, they are vegan brand. And they're like super natural products, like natural ingredients, and the bottle is recyclable as well. Obviously, ideally, I wouldn't like it with a bottle, but the Lush stuff are quite expensive, so I'm not sure I'm ready to like spend money on getting like moisturizer and face wash from Lush as well. Bit grim outside because it's raining. So anyways, as you can see, it's raining outside, so I think I'm just gonna stay in today and do a little bit of work, and then Skyping Julian, Christina and Damon later, which I'm so excited. Miss them so much. I've not seen them, well, haven't spoken to them in such a long while, so that'll be fun.
Alright, I can give you an inclination of what some of the people are like.
I was visiting my friend in like
Not written at all.
She's doing it all.